So, you hate your boring life. You thought there was more. And you signed up to Planet Earth on the space tour guide. You signed up for 100 years on the adventure of a lifetime. You feel like you got ripped off. You come home from a job you hate into a broken house. Your only friend's your neighbor's dog. Then you eat some crappy food, you go to bed in your lumpy bed. You got a lumpy bed. What the heck? Let's fix it. Let's take our life back. So this is gonna be the first video in a series of videos on how I get myself out of Canada, cold climate Canada, to a tropical paradise. How can I do it? I make less money than you, I guarantee it. Why am I the one going and you're sitting at home eating your Dunkaroos dipped in cake? Why are you doing that? So this is gonna be a series of videos just describing everything, every single thing, every step in the process. Everything from selling my stuff to getting new stuff to buying luggage to taking care of legal stuff in Canada. What do you have to take care of when you leave? Taxes. Everything will be covered, and I will show you how a rookie bitch makes his way to another country on flat Earth. I always press the crosswalk thing, but I always end up crossing it before it turns, and now there will be a red light and cars just sitting there. What are we waiting for? You're waiting for my ghost of the past. That's what you're waiting for. So today's video, we're gonna talk about the mindset that it takes to start this whole thing, to switch and leave your country and just start a new life. What kind of mindset does it take? Because that's the first step. You create it up here, and then it will happen out there. It starts with a decision. And I've been thinking of this move for 8 years. As soon as I got into veganism, it was a raw fruit diet that healed me. And the people I was learning from were all in like Costa Rica, Thailand. They're in these tropical places. And I'm like, can I still do this diet here in Canada? You can do it. I wouldn't say it's the most enjoyable thing to do, but it can be done. So I've always had it in the back of my mind, okay, one day we'll get to the tropics. But it was always a distant one day, maybe. I don't know how, but okay. So it wasn't until a couple of months ago did I finally just make the decision. I'm going. I'm doing this. This is what I want. I'm doing it. I'm going to get it. I made the decision, and it all started from there. And it's happening so fast. So much faster than I thought. There, you're out of the sun. It was getting hot, wasn't it? Hate that. I can't stress this enough. It starts with that decision. Because when you decide that you want something, there's nothing that can stop you. You can get it. Sure, maybe if you're blind, you might not be able to see that clearly. You'll see something. You'll see something. At least gray, shadowy figures in the night. You'll see something. But if you decide you want something, decide it and get it. There's nothing stopping you. We are miracle beings of the night. Why do everything's of the night? It's daytime. Nothing makes sense in my mind. Not one thing. There's probably 100 excuses you could think of right now as to why not to go. To stay in your comfortable life. Even if you're unhappy, it's the change that scares most people, I think. It's like, some people hate their job, but it's secure. They know what they have to do every day. There's no big surprises. And you get your check and everything's paid for. You're happy, you're comfortable, but you're miserable at the same time. But it's familiar enough to where you're too afraid of the unknown to make that change. I said to hell with that. I'm just like, I'm going, I'm doing this, I want it, I'm doing it. So it starts with that decision. You decide you want this. I want to become a ballerina. I want that more than anything in my life. I'm talking to the men here. You want to be a ballerina, there ain't nothing stopping you, men. Don't let them say anything. You become that ballerina. You become the best ballerina you ever seen. So that's where it starts with anything. Any major decision you have, you want to make a change, you decide to do it first. Get it stuck right in that mind where you're just like, for sure, I want this. I want it bad. Let's get it. We'll figure out how later. Make the decision first. So the main thing that was holding me back from this decision was that I just built the perfect YouTube studio to make the ultimate videos. I got the green screen and the softbox lights and a big standing desk, and like everything I've been buying over the past like 6 months has been all geared towards building the ideal recording studio. And I did that. I spent thousands of dollars on it, and then all of a sudden I was just like, I want to go. I want to go. I bought that stuff thinking I was gonna stay in Toronto for a long time, and I just switched it. So you could let that hold you back. Material possessions, I bet a lot of people, you have a house, you have a car, you have all this stuff. Do you love it? Does it spark joy? Do you love it enough to hold you back from following your dreams in life? Nothing I had sparked enough joy to keep me here. That's what I've been doing for the past like 2 or 3 months, just trying to sell all my stuff, and I got most of it sold. So I'm so happy, so grateful that this is working. It's just like once I made that decision to go, everything started to fall in place. It seemed daunting. All the stuff I bought, do you have any idea how much stuff I bought? And I've been selling it all. I just sold my bike yesterday. So now, I mean, thankfully I sold it, but now I got like a month and a half to go with no bike. That's gonna be so weird. I mean, I would have biked to this workout spot. I've been working out. I'll intersperse workout footage. Why am I holding the camera so far away? The only thing I have left is that desk, and I ain't gonna let that hold me back. I don't care if I don't sell it, fine. I spent $1,200 on that desk, and I tried to sell it for $800, marked it down to $600. It's at $580 right now. And what I really want, I'm asking the universe for this now, because it's like I'm trying to sell it. I do want some money back, but what I want more now is somebody that just needs it desperately. They've been researching standing desks and they have back problems or something, because that standing desk corrected my posture. I used to be a hunchback bitch. Notre freaking Dame. And now it's just like I'm upright. The calisthenics help with that as well, but the standing desk really sunk it in there. So hopefully somebody that is just desperate, they need this desk, but they can't afford it, and I'll hook them up. That's what I want more than anything. I would much rather sell it for $200 to that guy than get my full $580 from somebody who just like, oh, that's a cool desk. I don't give a shit. I don't need it. I don't want to sell it to somebody who doesn't need it. I will hook it up. I'll give it away for free. If somebody's desperate, they're like, please, I need this desk. I have no money. I would be glad to do that. That's what we all should be doing, helping each other out. I'm like preaching in the sermon. Hey, if you need the desk, I would much rather give it away to a fan. If you're in desperate need for a standing desk, adjustable standing desk, and you live in Toronto, you got a car, you can pick it up, come holler at me. Holler at your boy. So in following videos of this playlist, I'll make a playlist and I'll talk about all the stuff that I need, that I think I need to take with me, and what is expendable. But today is about the mind and the decision, because everything starts from that. When I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, I think I was like 21 or something, and they said, you'll be on medication for the rest of your life. There's no cure. And I was like, what do I eat though? Like, what can I eat? And they were like, eat whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Diet has nothing to do with this illness. We don't know what causes it. We don't know how to fix it, but take our medication for the rest of your life, and eventually we'll cut your colon out for you, and then the pain will be gone. And I never believed that. I didn't know anything about health at that point, but something inside me, at least, my intuition was like, don't listen to these guys. You know that ain't true. The human body is miraculous. We have the blueprint to the perfect health. You have it. Your body is constantly trying to get back to it. It's like you have the genes and the specific blueprint for the perfect human body, and you're just getting in the way of your body trying to become that. The body is the healer. So it all starts with the mind. You make that decision, and don't get out in the sun too much, or you'll wrinkle up like a sandbag, you sand crab bitch. So if you're thinking of making a move like this, you went vegan, and you're looking at these fruitarians, and they have perfect skin, and they don't smell bad, and you're just like, I want some of that. I want some of that life. Make that decision. Look at that. Live your life. Saved by the plants. Mama Earth Organics. That's an omen. It's not an omen to stay here because they deliver organic food to your house. No. You misread the omen. Make a list if you have to. Pros and cons of staying in your country, your city. Maybe you just want to move to another city in the States. You live in Mississippi and you want to go to Sedona, Arizona. I don't know any of the states or cities or which one is which. I think the capital of Carolina is Denver. So don't listen to me. I don't know anything. So make a list, all the pros and cons. How much does rent cost in my current city? How's the food quality? How much does it cost? Do I have friends that are indispensable that live here and I need them in my life? So some tough decisions will have to be made in your life. You have to weigh the pros and cons and see, is it worth it? Do I want this bad enough? And the answers will come. Just sit there. Watch some videos of the places you're going to or you're thinking of going to. See what life is like down there. All right, last piece of advice I want to give you. Don't base this decision on the current logistics of your life, your current situation, because it may seem impossible. No matter what the decision is, it doesn't have to be moving to another country. It could just be getting another job or achieving a health goal or meeting your lover. Whatever it is, don't think of how the hell is that gonna happen? It's impossible. We can't tell. You just make the decision. Keep thinking of it in the universe. It's like a tornado whirlpool, and it sucks it into your life. Sucks it in. So just decide what you want in life and take it. Take it by the testicular droppings. Just grab them. Bring them into your life. That's what you do. That's the secret. So that's it. I think we're done here for today. My room is so different now. Laptop in the background. No more green screen. No more lights. Wires catching on my standing desk. The only remaining element, artifact of my YouTube studio. And we're done. We're done here. So thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you... Now, this is... Wow. I can't believe you would do this. Thumbs down if you've ridden a camel to a bunny's house and made fun of its doormat and garden. You piece of shit. You piece of absolute shit. How could you do that? I want to rid the earth of people like that. Okay, we're done here. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know if this was helpful, and look forward to the following videos in this series. And I will also do, once I get to Thailand, I will add to this series on like how much it costs to live there, and is the fruit better, my first fruit tasting. I can't wait for all this stuff. So thank you so much for joining me with my journey coming. I'm out. I'm just gonna go. Don't need to make up for any of that. That was all fine. That was fine.